Actually, give me 1 second because I'll put a story up that says we are live real quick.
Okay,
Hold
we
on one
are
sec.
live.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and get this set. Okay. Well,
Hi, Chloe.
hi,
Hey.
Dorothy. How are you? Merry Christmas. I see the Christmas
Thank,
tree in the background.
yes. That my roommate and I every year we do that. We had a lot of fun this year. Unfortunately, I had to spend Christmas alone
Oh,
because
no.
we weren't sure if I had COVID. So,
Oh, yeah. Better
but I
safe
just
than
got
sorry.
got my results back today, and I'm not. So
Yeah.
wait, so that was
Bummer.
yeah. So it was just me hearing God, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so I'm going to fly up to be with JP and his family now after this. So no,
Great.
no, I'm negative. Yeah.
Good,
So
good.
there we go. Yeah. How was your
Okay.
Christmas?
It was great. Yeah, just Josh and
Good.
I, and we just kind of had, a nice little Christmas here. It was the first time not having family or going to see family and all that. So it was nice to enjoy each other. And, I made a gingerbread house, or I would say village. I made it all these different places. It was really cute. I really had fun with it. I can't wait to do it again. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was really nice.
That's
But
pretty much
yeah.
my Christmas. I watched Gingerbread Cooking Wars the whole time.
Really? Oh, share with me. I want to see. I totally got into it this year. I was like all making these cool like little village with their stream and the Christmas trees and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I can't stop." So
That's
share it with me
that's really
afterwards. I want to
good.
see it.
I
Yeah.
will. Well, I see we've got some viewers here, so shall we start?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, Chloe. So I'm really excited to introduce you all to my dear friend first and also colleague, Chloe Atnip, who is a professional photographer. And we met back in like 2006 or 2007 when we
Mhm.
were living in the same neighborhood. And we started taking walks together and started realizing how we both have a common interest in being fierce female entrepreneurs. And so
Yep.
we've always been supportive of each other from that. And so that I really respect since I've known Chloe for over 10 years, 15 years now, how great a work she does and how hard she works and how perfectionist she is. And she can turn anybody into what you want to look like in the photos. Like if you want the sexy look, she does it. She knows the right angles to capture you. So I'm excited to share her talent with us. Chloe, if you'd like to introduce
Mhm.
yourself, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, like Dorothy said, we did meet a while ago and we used to have a lot of fun and hanging out and always thinking up cool ideas. And I remember it was about the time I'd just been getting into photography and been doing it. I had started in 2003. So I'd done it for a few years, but not quite professionally yet. And I had asked Dorothy to be one of my models for a photo shoot that I wanted to create. And I wanted it to be because I had started out doing a lot of the weddings. And then I thought, well, this would be a really nice gift idea to uh, give to clients as a gift to their fiance. And so I talked to Dorothy and I said, hey, let's do this shoot. So we planned this whole shoot. Her boyfriend at the time was really into like his poker room and bar area. So we did a whole little poker room set and we did some stuff out by the pool and it was really fun. And then after that, I just kind of started doing the weddings in the boudoir and kind of advertising them together. And then slowly my clients were getting pregnant and they were asking me to do maternity photos. So I was kind of like, oh, yeah, that's good. That's almost like an engagement session, but with a belly. We could do that. And then later they were like, well, how about newborn photos? And then I started doing the newborn photos. And oh, that was a world of difference. It was so hard. So I had to really study that. And I've been really doing that a lot now because I really enjoy the newborn. And then I also like to do stuff, the maternity and then the beauty boudoirs, as well, which I like because I like to continue the relationship with a client and being able to follow them through the lifeline. And now that I've, kind of in that zone. I really kind of like that area of just women that have had children, women that are, wanting to transition into fitness and getting into shape. And so that's kind of where I am at. And that's how Dorothy and I teamed up again. And we decided we would do a little podcast. And I am actually going to be involved with a promotion that she's offering that she'll probably tell you a little bit about. But before that, I'd love for you to introduce yourself as well for people that are my users on here.
Okay, so Dietitian Dorothy, I have been a dietitian for 21 years now. I graduated from Eastern Michigan University and then moved out here 1 week after I graduated. I'm like, I'm out of Michigan. They still love Michigan very much. Anyone who knows me knows that. And, just have that wild senioritis I wanted to get out of Dodge, but here I am. I've been a registered dietitian for 21 years in California, and I love working with people similarly to how Chloe likes to make people feel beautiful and look beautiful, because everyone is beautiful in their own way. It's the presence of you that makes you beautiful. Everyone is gorgeous. So we like to capture that. And I like to help people also realize their beauty by taking care of their health and doing some fitness, taking care of eating the right meals, all foods fit. So that is my passion, is to help people realize their beauty. So I thought Chloe and I got together in late September for a little visit for at a breakfast place called Skinny Fat.
Yeah, talk about that place. That place was awesome. Thanks for recommending it.
So ironically, we were at Skinny Fat, and I just admire Chloe so much as a professional. I said, we really should do something together. And that is how we came up with this. It's the end of the year. All of us are starting to feel like, okay, time to clean it up, time to detox. I mean, I'm feeling it too. So what better than to do a challenge with the new year coming in here? And I have learned as a bodybuilder, which I did pre-COVID, that I said, what makes me do what I do? What makes me follow the plan? What makes me get up and work out? And it is knowing that I have to get on that stage and I'm going to embarrass myself if I don't do what I say I'm going to do. Yeah. So you have to have a why with everything you do. That's a goal. And you have to search deep down, what is your why? And be honest with yourself about it. And it doesn't matter if it's from, I want to be able to play with my children for a long, long time and not feel tired, or if I want to look smoking hot. Whatever your why is, the only way it's not good is if it's not true. It has to be what you really want. And that's where Chloe steps in with, I think that we could do something together here with presenting a beautiful photo shoot.
Well, I mean, I'd like to say, I mean, I think that, when you get to that point, which I've done many times in the last few years, is felt like, okay, I wanted to get into health again and get into being fit. And I feel like, like you say, it kind of takes that commitment and wanting to do that. And with you and I don't know, that was a couple of years ago, I joined your nutrition program, which I know that that was a really awesome experience for me. It was only the nutrition part of it, which was super awesome, being able to come in and meet with you weekly. And, I know we did that first intro where we kind of talked about everything, what I liked and what I'm going to eat and my routine. And then we met like every week for 15 minutes to kind of just be like, if I was on track, check in, talk about the menu and what I thought, what I liked, what I didn't like, and measuring and weighing and doing that kind of stuff, which is something you're putting into your program for the challenge, correct?
Yep. So I have definitely found that weekly meeting that you're talking about, Chloe. I mean, how big is that for you? Because
awesome.
Right. Because it keeps you, it's like, I like to say, as you know, my dad's a pastor, or some people call him a priest. He's not. He's a minister. He's not. We're not Catholic. I wouldn't be born. But it's like I feel like I have a similar job, because people feel like, oh, I got to see her. I have to be good. I know people are
Yes.
afraid of my dad too. Like, oh, I have to be in my best behavior. And I feel that way too. It's funny how we have similar jobs, but that meeting with me weekly is so important to keep you on track.
Yeah, no, I loved it. And I think, well, with the program that you're doing, the challenge, oh, there's my dog. Um, you're doing also incorporating, well, I mean, you have all different types of levels of that people can come in on, but with this, big one that you're doing, which is including me as part of their grand finale, they're going to get a amazing photo shoot. And were you going to incorporate a little fitness in there as well, like fitness meetings? Is that something that you include in your packages?
Yes. So for this grand finale, something to strive for shoot with my dear Chloe, we are going to be offering the platinum package that I have for my clients, which includes nutrition weekly with me for 3 months, fitness session weekly with me for 3 months. Then I also give you your homework. It includes supplements too, which you did some of those as well, I believe, Chloe.
Yes, I did. I did at the time. I believe it was like shakes. I was doing like the shakes that you were telling me what I should do because I kind of needed some meal replacements. And then I believe it was some sort of like a fat absorbing stopper or something.
The blocker. Yeah.
The blocker.
Very nice
So,
one.
It's been a couple of years, but but yeah, no, that was really cool. And
yep. And so supplements, some people thumb their nose up at supplements. I will be honest, I used to too. It's not the most important part. The eating is the most important, and then the fitness. But supplements, hey, if you can take a plane to Vegas, why in the world would you buy fare? Okay, because it's going to be a lot easier and faster to get to Vegas on a plane than riding your bike the whole way there, okay, or even driving. So that's kind of what supplements do. It is a little more, it's going to cost you a little money, but it gives you that nudge where it's easier and it's faster.
Got it.
And keep more muscle too while you're losing the weight to have a faster metabolism.
Nice.
A lean, hard body. Yeah.
Nice.
So it includes that.
Oh, good. Nice.
Yep. And the fitness and the nutrition, and then meal plans, grocery lists. So you don't have to do any thinking other than what I teach you, general guidelines. And then you have my bat line. So say you're at, I don't know, some restaurant, you're taking your kids to they want a quick McDonald's, okay, or In-N-Out, whatever.
Yeah.
Dorothy, what do I order here? It's going to go in my plan. And I will, as long as I'm not with a client, I need to give them their full attention. I will answer, hey, do this. And because I know food like the back of my hand. I've been having to watch what I eat since 14 years old. So you learn early, you can keep it up, right? So I know it very well. I've been having to do this for so long. So, and also just so you know, everyone on my roster, all my clients, I get to know you first to know what's going to work for you and your goals and your lifestyle right then. So Chloe, what we did together was a little different than what most people I did with that plan, because I knew your specific goals. So I do tailor it to meet you individually.
Nice.
And same with the fitness too. And I've tried out so many diets, so I know them all.
I know. I'm sure. I mean, to see you bodybuild and do all that kind of stuff, I'm like envious. I'm like, I want to learn how to do that. I want to be able to be that like consistent in my workouts and my health to do something like that. But that's why you hire a professional and they help you do it.
Yep.
But so I'm real excited to be doing this photo shoot for your clients that choose to take on this journey. But I could tell a little bit about that if you had any questions directly for me.
I would like that a lot, because maybe, I had some modeling experience, and I know you do too, Miss Beautiful.
Thank you.
But not everyone feels comfortable in front of the camera. And I like how I was just a little like, shy, but you helped me. It was just fun. It was like a little like
Mhm.
girl party.
Yeah.
So tell me like how you make your people feel good in front of the camera so we can capture that essence.
Well, a lot of it, like you say, it's like it's just them, they're beautiful in their own skin and they need to just embrace that. And I think breaking that barrier of feeling not confident enough is kind of what, we try to do in that first set. So all my women that come in to be photographed for the boudoir are all nervous for the first time, for the first set. And I explain that to them that, what? After the first set, you're going to say, I give you plenty of direction. I move you around. I move your hair. I fix your jewelry. I fix everything. Don't have to worry about that. And then it's kind of like, then we do the poses and through that. And then it's like, okay, you guys ready for the next change? Do you feel a whole lot better now? And they're like, oh my gosh. Yes. So just breaking that ice is like huge. And I feel like they just really need to know, you could say that, oh yeah, I'm good at taking photos and I'm good at making people feel comfortable, but they don't know it until they feel it. And being like in that spot, being able to, get past that is just really helpful. There's one more thing I was going to say about that and I forgot. But anyways, yeah, so just kind of coming in and getting comfortable with that. And then I do all the posing and direction. And, I help them with the wardrobe design. I have them bring a few items. I have a few items that I keep in the studio. I do the shoots in the studio in Old Town Tustin. And it's amazing. We do also do the professional hair and makeup that I believe is also in your package that you were going to be doing. The big Green Alley package, of course, you have to have it all set up and ready. And yeah, and so that's a little bit of what I do. And that's what I was going to say. I just remembered, is that the reason why I'm so attention to detail and trying to make the women look flattering and their posing and the angles and things like that is, like you said, I do come from doing modeling and having photographers take photos of me for my portfolio and having to hire them to, shoot my portfolio so that I can go on castings and get, jobs. And sometimes working with photographers, they weren't paying attention to like my hair was a mess or my hand looked like it was broken because it was like hyperextended as I'm leaning over on it. I'm like, are these things you're not missing? Are you not seeing, And so it just made me very conscious to be like, okay, if these photos were for me, I want them to look amazing. I want to be in the right position. I want my hair to look right. I want my jewelry to be placed right. I want my wardrobe to look good. And that's just what I watch for when I do the shoots. So hope that gives you a little insight.
I deeply appreciate, because I'll never forget when I woke up one morning and I was front page of the newspaper and I had a ice cream sprinkle right there in my tooth.
No!
Like, could someone have told me?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's too funny.
It is good that you are, Chloe, bless your heart. We all equal each other out. Like, one way you equal me out or make me complete is you are so detail oriented. And that's what you want in a photographer. You don't have a little sprinkle in your tooth, like you see those things.
Exactly.
You're very, very detail oriented. So this is going to be quite the gift, and with these people. Now, question: do you do men? Do you have the men boudoir?
No. Okay. That's so funny. When people ask that, I say I don't do boudoir. No, my husband and I made a pact that yes, I will. I mean, no, I will not shoot men, just because it's just it's a little too I don't know. And I've had some people have asked or in the past when they've called or something, and I just kind of laugh it off, and I tell them that too. I'm like, sorry, I don't do boudoir, and they laugh.
Okay, now tell me this, because I think we discussed this once too. Okay. I remember we were going to do a photo shoot right before one of my bodybuilding, fitness photo shoot.
Yes.
Would you do that for a man?
Yes. Yes, okay. That's something that's, Mm-hmm. I also do like lifestyle photos and things like that, like if they're going to want to bring a few like men's shirts in, or they bring, stuff that can kind of be on Facebook or LinkedIn, kind of like modeling men, like when I used to do the modeling, I'd always see all the men's cards, of their pictures and stuff up on the board. And I'd kind of look at them to see like, oh, what the style is. And so that's kind of what I shoot for that. And then the muscle building stuff. Yes. I've had a few people that come in for that. And that's just kind of, that's just, posing and things like that. And I think it's a little bit different. So.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So the winner of our challenge here is going to choose, like if they want to do,
Yes.
if a male wins, he can do a fitness.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
a
Yeah. If
female.
it's male or female, yeah, I didn't know. I thought most of it was driven to women, but no, if a man won, oh yeah, he could do a whole, I've had men come in too that do stuff for like their dating profile, they want some nice
Oh
shots of
yeah.
them kind of. Yeah. So that's been huge. I get a lot of comments on that, but yeah, good question. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And in my experience with bodybuilding, there's things we do right before to make those pictures even better.
Okay.
And with modeling too. So, like hair and makeup, I'm going to be including that for the people. Men sometimes even there's a little bit of, you just need a little bronzer or something. So,
Yeah,
we'll be
definitely.
including that. Um,
Uh-huh.
with one of my experts, and then also professional expert for hair and makeup. And then also there's supplements to take right before a shoot too, because you don't want to be bloated before a
Okay,
shoot.
good to know.
And that's similar to bodybuilding too. We want to make sure we're not holding on to water from, too much salt the night before or whatever, even like within the last week. So there are things to do with that, little tricks that I can help with to make sure that the shoot is absolutely perfect. And
Good.
these are even little things you can take with you to the pool this summer, coming, in 6 months, like, before a big pool party, so that, I'm not going to be bloated. I don't have to feel like I have to hide after working so hard on your health in the next 3 months with me, and then doing the photo shoot with Chloe. And then you're going to keep going. And then the summer, you're still going to have these tips on how to, feel confident.
Back to what you were saying about the bodybuilding stuff. What, I know, like, how far in advance do you start like training for something like that? Is it like
three
a
months
12-week program? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a
Hmm.
12-week program. So
Hmm.
technically a lot of transformation can happen within 12 weeks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
And I would say, like, if you, have someone that knows what they're doing, you can
Yeah.
like change, like, in, let me think here, like a month, a lot.
Wow.
Hmm.
Now, do you offer any upgrades if maybe someone like would like to maybe kind of be on that like crazy transformation like journey to maybe do intense workouts like 4 days a week? I mean, that's kind of what you'd have to do, right? To
Oh yeah.
to kind of
Yeah.
in 12 weeks be like completely transformed. I mean,
I have
12 weeks for most normal people would be probably what, like losing 10, 15 pounds? It's different
um
for everyone, I guess.
you could, depending on how much muscle you want to hold on to. Fast weight loss usually means you're losing more muscle.
Oh, okay.
So as bodybuilders, we actually lose really slow. We lose about a half pound a week. And then
Okay.
you're holding on to more muscle. And then, you lose more fat percentage, you keep more muscle percentage for that show. And then your metabolism is amazing because you have that
The
muscle
muscle
that
to
you held on to.
metabolize.
I can
Okay.
attest to that from my experience with dieting. I'm like, gosh, what in the world happened to me since bodybuilding? Because now I feel like I can just eat. I burn it and I burn it and I burn it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, this was the way to go. It's slow weight
So it's
loss,
kinda
but
like as we get older, it's definitely like, uh, it's beneficial to do more of the muscle, as much muscle gaining as possible. Yeah, I'm real
yeah.
excited right now because 'cause I'm working out. I've been working out for a year with a personal trainer. I've been doing it, here in Las Vegas. Of course, I'd be working with you if you were closer. Just kidding. But, no, yeah, here I've been doing it for a year. I would start out, going 2, 3 times a week, and it was kind of tough at first. Then I'd get down to maybe once a week. a couple, when holidays would come around. And then I actually, about 3 months in, I started having a knee issue. So then I, had to slow it down for another like 2 or 3 months. But like right now, in the last like 2 or 3 months, I've been really getting a lot of muscle. I've been seeing muscles in my body. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this took a year of me doing it, slow. But consistent. I'd say on average, some weeks I'd bump it to 4 times a week. But on consistent, for a year. And I'm at the point right now where I kind of feel like, I really need that extra support, to push a little bit further, in doing that. And, having the trainer's been good, but I think it's maybe even talking to you about like the nutrition part of it and being a little bit more serious on the nutrition side. Cause, as you say, it's, the number one thing, then workout, and that's just something that I think, is really important. So yeah, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about that and getting back onto some sort of a nutrition check-in like we did before, because that was really helpful. Because I feel like right now, I'm really wanting to see if starting the beginning of this year, I'm going to be hitting it hard and hoping to do my own photo shoot in 3 months.
There you go. Yeah. So are we over here. And my advice to everyone right now, let's see, it's the 27th. So we have 3-4 more days of the year.
Yes.
And then New Year's Day, start practicing. Like, and you don't have to totally go, like diet yet, or
yes, just kind of get a little warm up going. Well, it's also a mental thing for sure. Cause whenever I join with a trainer and I start like the first day, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then like a week goes by and I didn't have the groceries in my house and I wasn't ready to cook a meal. And then I'm not on the program, but then I gotta meet the trainer next week. And I'm just like, geez, there's almost needs to be like a prep week, which we can consider this the prep week. Like, get yourself mentally thinking about it. Go to the grocery store, go to Costco, get all the proteins, all the vegetables, all the fruits, and then get your menus lined up and ready to go, and then be ready for January.
Absolutely. Start practicing. And that way, tonight, say you want to have a little, special sushi roll with a little tempura on top. It's okay. I mean, just listen. If your body's saying, hey, it's holidays, I want to have one. I had a nice healthy breakfast. I had a nice healthy lunch. Then, do it. Just keep in your mind that normally this isn't what we're going to do. Just wind it down here, practice. Awesome. So I think with that being said, I want people to come to our website, which is nutritionformen.com and nutritionforladies.com. Either one, you can submit a form to me on the Get Started to know more about doing this challenge. And when you go there, I will send you a little special something. I'll actually send you the video that we did, Chloe, when we did our photo shoot, so you can get an idea of what it's like and how fun it is.
Awesome.
And you can see some of Chloe's work. So making me feel a little sexy.
Awesome. And then if you want to add my links in the email that you send, that would be great. And then I'll send out some information and add your links to mine. And women helping women. What is it called? The rising tide raises all boats.
Oh, I like that. I've never heard that, actually.
Yeah. Oh no, I've heard that years ago, and I hear people repeat it all the time, and I'm like, I love that.
I have never heard that. Thank you. You taught me something new, and I love learning new things. And it's great to work with you.
Thank you. Same here.
I'm excited about this. I'm excited to help change people's lives, help people feel better, help people feel healthier, and celebrate their hard work with you. Come in 3 to 4 months, come perfect time for spring or whenever you're ready for that photo shoot. Check out Chloe's work. Even if you want to do like a photo shoot with your little 4-year-old son, and that
Mother's Day is awesome. I do some really cool stuff with Mother's Day, and they can even use it for that too. They could do a photo shoot, get in a nice pretty gown, holding their child dressed up and something really pretty like that. That's super popular. And that's, Mother's Day's May. I mean, that's right around the corner. It's always good to shoot a couple of weeks before you want the photos because I do take time to work on them and things like that. So, yeah, right around April, we got Easter and we've got, Mother's Day. So those are great opportunities to kind of capture your physique and doing your wellness with your family even. So,
And Valentine's too.
and Valentine's, gosh, the year just gets better and better.
Well, thank you so much. Please, everyone, give us a little shout out. Go to the website. We'll share the information with you. Happy New Year. Merry, let's see, it's the second day of Christmas. No, third day of Christmas. So Merry third day of Christmas. Happy New Year. And we will see you soon in 2022.
Awesome.
All right. Take care. Thank you so much, Chloe.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Goodbye.